Murtala Mohammed International Airport, where the pink players led Segun Toriola and also our flag bearer Funke Oshionaike, not forgetting others like EDEM, departed the shores of the country for long before connecting a flight to Rio de Janeiro, Brazil for the Rio 2016 Olympic Games. And indeed, we're taking a look at table tennis at this point in time. But Omar, to you, there is no talk about tennis and you wouldn't mention Segun Toriola, his 7th appearance at the Olympic Games, 28 years of Olympic dedication coming from a Nigerian. Omar.
Well, this is how do I call it, a historian as far as the Olympic Games is concerned. 10 Olympic Games, when you calculate 4 times 7, what you get is not a small achievement. And Segun Toriola represents, that symbol, Nigeria in Rio. That's why a lot of persons have argued that instead of making Mikel Obi the captain of the Nigerian Olympic team, Segun Toriola, because of his meritorious service to Nigeria, having given so many years to Nigeria, and of course the Olympic Games itself. When the name Segun Toriola is mentioned in Rio, and the name Mikel Obi is mentioned,
we will get a game of war at there is genuine, but then a lot happening in there. What's talking about Segun Toriola, and indeed, let them take a look at Segun Toriola, the team Nigeria captain armband, so to say, whichever way. Nigerians still feel disappointed, but Segun says it's one area it does not really want to talk about at the moment.
No, obviously that's more of a damage control, but I as a person, somebody who's been to 7 Olympics, some are dreaming for just one, and now you can see dedication over the years. And when you talk about patriotism, these are people that I dust my heart for. We all know the pains and how they pay through their nose with their own personal money to go for the qualifiers. And now this is his swan song, whether we like it or not. And his name has been etched into Olympic folklore. This would have been the zenith of it all. Whether he gets there and win the medal or not, but if he had been made the captain, it shows that all the years we've given to sport, given to Nigeria is not in vain. We appreciate it, and it will be more like a ceiling and a decimal for other upcoming athletes who will say, look at what the nation has done for the glorified, and they're going to pick up a lot of encouragement from that. But now we're playing politics with pedantics. So it is one of these of politics that does not really all go well for our sport to go, because now this is politics. Mikel is just going to the Olympics for the first time, so he's a novice there. This man in a final climb, songs that they released in honor of Segun Toriola and co. So, but what about Mikel? But like I said, politics has eaten so much into our sport, and this is one of the results.
The only African, the only Nigerian living or to be appearing in 7 Olympic tournaments, it doesn't get bigger than this. We caught up with him today, and Segun Toriola said, Miyen, I've never spoken to anyone on the issue of Team Nigeria captainship. Indeed, you are the first person I will be bearing my mind on too. But then let's listen to Segun Toriola on Team Nigeria and also the ping pongers going for Olympic medals.
Because I never expected, and I don't think any athlete expect that is going to play for the Olympics. And for me, it's a wonderful something, especially for me and for Nigerian, because this kind of record, is happening in Nigeria. Well, it's a matter of hard work. When you train very hard and you yourself, and everything is possible, and all sportsmen and man and woman, some of us athletes, they don't really, serious, when you're serious, you work very hard, no matter how old it is, you have, he or she, you can still continue, perform very well, for me, it's because I work very hard, and I believe, and I focus, and I program myself, and I make a lot of sacrifice in my life. That's why I think I'm still on today. My dream is to make the country proud. It's very, very important for not only me, for my team, table tennis team. We want to make the country proud because for us it's very, very important. Because we are going there not for holiday or not for anything, for Olympics. So we are going there to make the country proud, and for us it's very, very important to make the country proud because we want people at home, to be happy when they see us on TV, and we want also people at home to support us too. They need to support, Nigerian athletes. All athletes going participate for Olympics. It's something that, during that time, it's something that you do not expect is going to happen. But in table tennis, each point is very, very important. Each point. That's why, I remember I was, from the beginning, I was playing very, very bad from the beginning with this. And after that shot, that point I won, and the game changed, everything changed. So that's because I knew that every point, is very important. That's why I keep continuing, struggle for the points because I just want to take the points because I know if I take the best shot, things can, turn over. Alright, that one, I don't have comment about that one. Sorry, really, because I have to comment about that one because the sport ministry, the minister, they are
to bring you the concluding part of that interview. Indeed, he earlier said he didn't want to comment with them, but we're going to bring you the concluding part of that interview where Segun Toriola reacted to John Obi Mikel being named captain of Team Nigeria to the Rio 2016 Olympic Games in Brazil. Indeed, Omar is back on the line, but then taking a look at them, the table tennis team. Nigerian, what do you expect from them?
Well, I know they're going to do well with self-determination and the willpower to succeed because, what happened during the African qualifiers is an inkling to what is ahead because the Olympics is a global and a bigger stage. But I would be deluding myself if I said they're going to win the gold, but obviously they're going to go places.
Let's listen to Nigeria's flag bearer. As far as hostilities in Brazil is concerned, she is the assistant of the vice captain of Team Nigeria to the Rio 2016 Olympic Games. Like we told you, Team Nigeria departed the shores of the country in batches. Today, they are moved to the International Airport in Lagos and others. Abuja, the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, precisely. Let's get the reaction of Funke Oshionaike ahead of the Rio 2016 Olympic Games in Brazil.
So very happy. I'm so very happy that we are living today because we never really believed that we'll be living today. So we are on it. We are all ready just for us to get there, do our country proud. But it's going to be any burden. Like you said, I'm a veteran, and I'm very, very experienced, I know a lot of athletes are going through a lot of things, But then I think my job is to try and cool them down, to try and encourage them like I did to table tennis. We're all encouraged, we're all ready for it. Even though we have a lot of things going on in Nigeria, that's what is happening right now. What you cannot change, you just have to follow it like that until it changes, So the best thing for us is that we all, as we have of talent in Nigeria, So just for us to go there and showcase our talent, to make Nigeria proud, to be a good ambassador of our country, and everything will work out because they say everything work out for good, which is going to be for us Nigerians. My teammates, they are very, very ready. A lot of us, we are all professionals. They did their best, Even though, a lot of things happen, But then, like I said from the beginning, we all have talent. We are ready. We are just ready to go for now. Oh my God. I'm so happy, the only African, like you said, that is being recognized in International Olympic Committee. I'm so elated, I'm so happy, I'm so excited to be alive today to see something like this. It's really very, very unfortunate that I might not be up to him. I can be able to be like the seventh, but it's okay, I still thank God.
Funke Oshionaike there, she departed the shores of the country earlier today with the rest of her teammates, the ping pongers, for Lagos before connecting a flight to Brazil for the Rio 2016 Olympic Games. Omar.
Well, Funke Oshionaike, is one of Nigeria's most experienced tennis players. Coincidentally, she's based here in Germany. She's based in Hamburg. And our first Olympic Games was in 2012 in London, if I'm not mistaken. We have not been able to really, make any major impact as tennis is concerned at Olympic Games. But with Funke Oshionaike, Segun Toriola, you can be hopeful. In spite of our poor preparations, these guys individually, I think, are mentally, prepared, because for them, Olympic Games is an opportunity for us to prove to the world what they can do. Because it's the biggest sporting stage in the world. And for Funke and Segun, you can be hopeful that any team, can do from this job. I mean, maybe not a good method, but because you can't prepared, expect good medal will be expecting too much. So I think that with Funke Oshionaike and Segun Toriola, we should. Toriola, if you go into the resume, you're bored, because there's so many, details, there's stuff that he has done, for himself as a tennis player. And of course, being one of the best in Africa, being number one in Africa for about 3 years, from 2008, and of course winning so many, on the continent, across the continent of Africa, except that his best achievement at the Olympic Games has been the final. He's yet to win an Olympic Gold. But maybe this is the time for him to really get to that, to as far as the Olympic Games is concerned. So we'll continue to push them. And I like Oshionaike's Miyen. She's very lively, very excited, very passionate, and she's got absolutely very key for women in a very competitive sport.
Certainly she would be Nigeria's flag bearer as far as the Rio 2016 Olympic Games is concerned, and also the vice captain, and you could see the reaction as soon as we put up the issue of Segun Toriola. She said he's one athlete who is recognized by the International Olympic Committee, not just recognized but celebrated.
Obviously, I celebrate him too, and you celebrate him too, and people who really know their importance and what they have done, how it's not just about them personally, but the nation, how they've carried the nation along. Because when you mention Segun Toriola, you talk about Nigerian celebrities, and it's gone a long way in helping a lot of younger ones grow up. So it's a good thing that we have such a ping ponger, and I'm proud that he's representing Nigeria. And like I said, this might be his one song, but obviously he's going to give it his biggest. And I'm proud of him. I celebrate him too.
Peter celebrating the ping ponger departed the shores of the country today via the Murtala Mohammed International Airport for the Rio 2016 Olympic Games in Brazil. And indeed, you want to talk about those who will be touching down in the matter of when you're talking about the football team. They will arrive Brazil from America, where indeed they are campaign under the tutelage of head coach Yeboy Siasiaba. And to this end, you want to talk about the Tigers, the basketball team. They will be up against the United States of America in a friendly. That will be the last friendly game the Tigers will be playing before they depart for Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, where it is expected that they take on their opponents for medals as far as the Rio 2016 Olympic Games is concerned. And after the game against America, the team list to Rio is expected to be made public. These and many moments we shall take a look at on the show this afternoon. Indeed, we're almost eating the hour of the show. Still to come on the show this afternoon, the Oriental Derby involving Rangers International of Enugu, two-time CAF Champions League winners, Eyimba Football Club of Aba. This and many more we will talk about after the news on the app. Vivian Oguchi indeed is standing by. Let's take this break for the news on the app. When we come back, we'll talk about every other thing in the world of sport, not forgetting the Rio 2016 Olympic Games in Brazil. It's Sport Edge on Galaxy Television.
So it can happen, but they have the reason for that. So, well, that's not everybody can say. Although I saw it on newspaper or TV.
Peter will not taking a look at 6, but then a smooth batting exchange from Vivian Oguchi there, so we'll continue with the rest of the sports show. I still have NWAKALI all the way from Germany, and indeed Adams Ibrozano right here in the studio. Let's go back to Segun Toriola. He has been talking about the captainship that indeed was best thought by the sports ministry to be given to Joe Obimikel. Let's listen once again to Segun Toriola.
So it can happen, but they have the reason for that. So well, that's not everybody can say. Although I saw it on newspaper, on TV program, on Facebook, a lot of people talking bad about it, people insulting the government about it, but it's not going to change anything. They already made their own decision about it. Most of the journalists that they call me or they saw me, I always say I don't have any comment about it. For me, I don't care about it because I need to focus.
He doesn't care. All he wants to do is just focus. If the system does not care, then probably it does not need to care. Let's continue with the rest of the show. Let's listen to the reaction of ARUNA QUADRI. QUADRI also departed the shores of the country this morning and is looking forward to the Rio 2016 Olympic Games with optimism.
Looking forward to give our best. I mean, to give all we are going to give our best for anyone. But I think big system it's possible to come back with something that's very, very difficult. But we are hoping for positive results. I actually 10 months. 10 months is enough to prepare for Rio. But the complete preparation, the team preparation also matters most. Also, from January until now, and I think this is too bad to get prepared. Playing alongside with Segun Toriola in something like dream control, and we are team. Bode is also a very good player, and combination of three of us can spring some kind of surprise in Rio. But legendary Segun Toriola is going to use positive result in Rio by God's grace. I think putting Funke Oshionaike as the counting means that table tennis is also popular. I think that is very good for us. It is going to make some kind of positive changes in our federation. Just like I said earlier, I'm going to give my 100% best. But it's going to be personal effort. It's going to be team effort. So
Now let's take a look at another female athlete as far as the table tennis team to the Rio 2016 Olympic Games is concerned. EDEM, and then she's looking forward to the Rio 2016 Olympic Games with optimism, saying she's not under pressure.
It's kind of, let's just say it's going to be a good thing participating with them, because it's easy making Olympic for the second time. Let's just say they've done wonderfully well by qualifying in the first place, but playing against them is going to be a fantastic one, because easy being at the Olympic. It's a bit difficult to qualify, but for the fact that they are there, so me playing against them is going to be an achievement. I am not under any pressure. It's normal. We are Nigerians. We are used to it, but we just thank God for everything. If there's life, there's hope. We're always in this receiving end, like let's manage. So we are okay. I am okay. I am. Let's say I am in my good shape. I am in my best now to participate in Rio. So I don't think that will affect me in any way. I'm not in pressure. I'll let them just expect to see the best of me this, because I'm going to put in my best.
Well, expect the best from OFFIONO EDEM. It's all about Rio 2016 Olympic Games in Brazil. 4 days to the start of hostilities. Team Nigeria departed the shores of the country today, and indeed they will be open to win laurels for the country. Now let's talk basketball. The Tigers, as the national basketball team, that is the male team as they are known, will up against the USA in the early hours of tomorrow morning, 2 a.m. Nigerian time, and it promises to be basketball at its peak. We're looking forward to the Tigers, African champions, doing well at the Olympic Games, and it is expected that the friendly game against America today should give the world, what an idea of what to expect from the Tigers.
A good way to prepare for the Olympic Games. I'm trying to remember the other team. I think Sweden is on our group, if I'm not mistaken. For the Tigers, to be honest with you, I'm not expecting them to win the Olympic gold. It will be very difficult. You look at the history to start with. We have never seen games as far as basketball is concerned. But again, we have some key players who are based internationally, who are going to add some experience to our team. Winning the Olympic game, Olympic gold, for me, is expected much. I want to just keep on this and watch out what can come up. But I think I want to.
Listen to the President, Nigeria Wrestling Federation, Honorable Daniel Igali. Well, he also departed the shores of the country today for the Rio 2016 Olympic Games. But it is lamentation all the way. You have no fewer than 7 wrestlers representing Nigeria at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games. They will be in Brazil for the next 14 days or thereabouts, because that event starts on the 15th of this month precisely. For the next 2 weeks, how would they shape up for the Olympic Games? Because the Sport Ministry did not, in fact, give an account of their trainers, which indeed was in their budget for the Rio 2016 Olympic Games. Now let me explain myself better. Miyen Akiri maybe is competing in the 10 kg category of wrestling, because Adams Ibrozano is fighting in the 15 kg category. It is expected that Adams should be my training partner, according to those who run sport in this part of the world. But it's not meant to be so. One, it is dangerous because you should be putting finishing touches to the tactics of your opponent, and indeed you could get injured owing to the difference in the category. Now, to a large extent, some will understand what we're talking about. Why Daniel Igali is lamenting that indeed his athletes departed the shores of the country today without trainers. How do you get the best from the wrestlers? Let's listen to Honorable Daniel Igali. When we come back, we'll talk about one man who left the shores of the country today. We caught up with him in an exclusive interview. KELECHI NWAKALI, looking forward to joining Aston Wenger at Arsenal Football Club and playing the best of football. This and many more on Sports Edge. Let's listen to Honorable Daniel Igali.
We've gotten to the space of the time of specifics. We're doing a lot of repetitions now. 2 weeks to a competition is for you to kind of download, not train as hard anymore, but you do the things that you want to do. That you need to correct, you need to do them over time. You need their training partners to be guinea pigs for you to do those things. So the athlete who is going to compete will be the one scoring. An athlete who is going to compete is always victorious, so they go into a competition with that mindset. But I think the situation we have now is having to have 2 athletes who will be competing, going there to train against each other, and most times some of them are 2 weight categories apart, 10 kg, 12 kilograms, and somebody could get hurt. Not talk of the of what we will put their bodies through, and that's why I'm being very emphatic
that they must go with their training partners. That is what I can tell you, because that's what the technical crew has told me. If they don't go with their training partners, we're going to be essentially limiting our performances in Rio, and that will be very sad. But at this point, we can't start talking about pursuit of funds anymore. I mean, it's time for war. What we need to do now is to tell them, come on, go out there and country proud. And I think that is the mood everybody is in now. What has happened, that we have no control over it, but we have trained within our limits. I think we've done the best we can within the circumstances. The athletes are very eager to go, very eager to make the country proud. The nitty-gritties at the end are so essential, and for me the training partners are so essential, and I have told everybody, if they don't go with training partners, let's not blame anyone, because these are the things they need, and I think they should do it for the wrestlers.
Indeed, I still have my reservations about Nigeria and the Rio 2016 Olympic Games preparation. Now let's take a look at the two federations. One is football, the other is wrestling. At some point in time, I recall the sports minister saying he's not aware of the whereabouts of Nigeria's football team. He says he didn't know how they left the shores of the country, to acclimatize and prepare in a great way for the Olympic Games in America. That's one. Secondly, on good authority, I can confirm that in the budget made by the Nigeria Wrestling Federation, so the Rio 2016 Olympic Games, they listed certain things, and one of them is that they will camp or go for 4 different tournaments. They only went for one, which was in Madrid, in Spain, a fortnight ago. Indeed, if money released to the sports ministry, it's now a difficult issue to get their training partners for these wrestlers to prepare well, even when the world, to a large extent, is aware that these wrestlers and athletes in general did not have any other camping or training tour outside Nigeria, and money released by the presidency. Omar.
I've always talked about how the ministry have been, our ministry have failed. The way they have handled our preparations for the Rio 26 Olympic Games, encapsulate the level of disorganization and lack of foresight, in the ministry, and of course by a minister that seems to be confused, that doesn't know what his responsibilities are as the minister of sport. That's why they have had this kind of unique and embarrassing preparations for the game. If monies have been released, for Nigeria's preparation for the Olympic Games, I mean, why is that our athletes, have not been able to get the kind of the preparations they have requested for? Imagine the wrestling federation requesting for 4, different, training camps. Of course, having to attend one. When things like this happen, the teams, cannot be in the right mental and psychological state for the event itself. Look at Miyen Akiri. It's a man who has single-handedly managed wrestling in Nigeria, despite of the lack of funding, lack of support from the government. He's a Nigerian who represented Nigeria at the Olympic Games, who was not well treated by Nigeria, and of course nationalized Canadian. And of course, I haven't got a lot of benefit, development, training, exposure. In fact, he got up to the level of, in parliament, and of course returned to Nigeria to help give back, to develop wrestling in Nigeria. And he has continued to do that in spite of the difficulties. You see, for me, this person is looking at the future to run sport in Nigeria. He demonstrated at this small capacity. He's got the mindset, he's got the acumen to manage sports in the country. So, having said that, it's start with on the part of the minister, you know, because he has continued to make statements, expose ignorance, and his lack of knowledge of sport at national level. About the Olympics, that is very okay. You know, over the years, I wanted to for taking, you know, the bull by the horn. Whenever he's managing it, he goes his own. Even when the NFF asks for self-help of finding solutions to problems, his team travel for international tournament, and of course, you know, if this happens, that is a matter for another day. But the point is, you found a way of getting it prepared, you know, and ready for the tournament, and at the end of the day, he wants to prove a point. So the minister made it right. The team went to America on their own position. I don't think the NFF were the chief force of the American state. This was and to get the team prepared, to get a lot of players into the team, for him to be able to watch them. So the minister will not be wrong. You know, but the manner of communication is the problem there. You cannot say that you are not aware of the trip to America, that he has made a statement that is a trafficking project. You know, that's very shocking to get a minister of sports.
Let's take a look at the Nigeria Professional Football League for Kano Pillars. Results not going their way. The loss 2-1 to FC Fanyuban. Shooting Stars against Sunshine Stars 2-1, but Shooting Stars indeed getting the maximum 3-pointer, while the Sunshine Stars feel that indeed after the game they were not well treated by Sunshine Stars because they were held hostage. But then we will indeed dig deep and give you more reaction as far as this encounter is concerned. MFM lost to Plateau United by a lone goal. Lobby Stars 3, Wally Wolves 0, Aqua United 3, Wiki Tourist 0. Niger Tornadoes 2-1 against Abia Warriors. Enyiba Rangers International, the Oriental Derby ended 1-1, while Nasarawa United indeed defeated El Canada Warriors. Indeed, they didn't come to the party with their Warriors 3-0. Super Sport. Let's bring you the highlights involving Rangers International of Enugu and Enyiba Football Club of Aba. When we come back, we'll talk about Kelechi NWAKALI, who should in a matter of hours touch down in North London. It's not
I agree with him. Maybe that's what you get with that because this is as big and as high profile as they come in the MPFL. Great one there, fantastic finish. Absolute top thrower there. No question about it. No could do that. That was sumptuous. Unbelievable. What a way to run away. The touch was magnificent. The touch was fluid. The touch was excellent. And that's absolutely fantastic. Of play, but the way he killed that ball to Kude, I mean, you can see that's a masterful touch. How about that for a finish? There was nothing Itoda could do here. Not the best of defending for the Rangers back four, because that was right on the penalty spot. They should have had men around there to Kude, who hasn't had too many touches. Maybe Rangers looking hopeful. The referee said no protestations at all from Enyimba, and then lasted less than 90 seconds. And
ended in the Oriental Derby involving Rangers International of Enugu and Enyimba Football Club of Aba. Rangers indeed are back on top as far as the log of the Nigeria Professional Football League is concerned. Still 4 days to the start of hostilities as far as the Rio 2016 Olympic Games is concerned. We are on the home stretch this afternoon, but then let's talk about those who are making gains, you know, from their hard work, and one of them is Kelechi NWAKALI. Join him. Arsenal Football Club.
Miyen, that it's a great opportunity for him to be among the best if he works hard and he gives it all his push. And you know, we all know as a vendor, as a coach who will give you the opportunity, your chance will come. We saw it with Iwobi and so many other young stars there. So and NWAKALI is a cultured midfielder whom, with the experiences he has had, I know obviously if he works hard, he's going to get his chance. And I believe with that real Nigerian spirit, he's going to make something there. And he has a great future at Arsenal. What a better place for him to start, starting one of the best clubs in the world.
Departed the shores of the country today. Let's listen to him. When we come back, we'll get the reaction of UMAR Akiri. Is UMAR a bit bothered that he's not joining Barcelona Football Club? Let's listen to KELECHI NWAKALI.
God for the moment, to thank God for everything that is happening. Leaving Nigeria to London to play for Arsenal is our dream. Every Nigerian player, every youth player dream to play in a higher club. So all I want to tell Nigerians is I'm going to make them proud with hard work and being disciplined and all that. Well, Miyen Akiri playing in Manchester City, work and being disciplined, listening to the coach's instruction and we're looking onto him. He's a kind of motivation to even with the young players, and our aim and our dream, our prayer to all Nigerian youth footballers is to this, and we must also believe that that's the handwork of God, and by His we all make it. We're going to the Arsenal. We can't just start playing in Arsenal without working hard and doing the right thing, and everything has time in life. My aim of going to Arsenal is to play, and I believe it's only hard work and being disciplined that will make me achieve that. And I have it at the back of my mind that I'm going there to work hard, that I can achieve my dream of going to Arsenal. But I don't have anything to say about Jesse number until I get there. And looking at Arsene Wenger, my coach, because I always dream to play for him, and now my mind and my heart desire to play for him. Yeah, and my aim and my dream of wearing the number 25 is because that is his just there to represent him, and even Adebayo, the African player that wore the just number. Listen, all my fans and all Nigerian that we are going there to make them proud.
Well, I recall his agent, telling me some time ago that Miyen, watch out for KELECHI NWAKALI. Is one name that will go places. What Miyen Akiri is doing at the moment is just is exactly what the world should indeed watch out for from KELECHI NWAKALI. Well, UMAR Akiri, KELECHI NWAKALI set for big time football at Arsenal.
First, congratulations to the young man. This is a very, very big dream for him too. Dream of every young player is to play in Europe, and to play for Arsenal, is like an icing on the cake. And for him, Arsenal has to it's more like an envy of other young footballers in Nigeria, even those who also went to the World Cup. Many of them are signed by youth. KELECHI went to the team. Went to look, but has not played a game for Liverpool. He was on loan to Germany club. He was sent on loan to as the relegated to the 10th division. So it's a very big opportunity, but it remains to be seen if he will play or at Arsenal. We know what happens to many of these kind of moves. You get loaned out, and some never come back. Some are lucky enough to come back and shine. But we pray and hope that for KELECHI NWAKALI, the spirit will be a good one. He will ask the 25 number, this Emmanuel Adebayo. So it's going to be a great one for him. And again, ARUNA had a legend, I can't who happens to be celebrating his birthday today. Let's quickly use this opportunity to wish Kano, King Kano, a resounding happy birthday. So for KELECHI NWAKALI, it's a dream come true, but there's so much responsibility. That or the things can come and continue from there. And I very like It is that India. You know, they sound the same. Of course, they come from the same part of the country and they have this thick accent. You know, but that's what makes them unique. So for Kelechi and NWAKALI, wish him all the best at Arsenal, and I hope that he will get a very, very, very decent center like Kelechi in Ghana announced it.
What time is it, our friend? And I want to very thank you, Mavwa, for joining us on the show all the way from Germany. But as we go, let's tell you that former Super Eagles coach Sunday Olise has been assigned to analyze 2 good games of the Nigeria under-23s at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games in Brazil by World Soccer Governing Body FIFA. Adam to Brazil, your final message.
Congratulations, Sunday Olise. He shows that he's got something to offer.
Well, much time will permit us, God willing, tomorrow we will indeed be here to serve you the best in the ever-exciting world of sport. On behalf of the production crew, Miyen Akiri, wishing you a splendid and sporting day ahead.
Not that he is my brother alone, but he is my player. As I'm his intermediary. Everything that is happening, I think I'm at the forefront of it. Good one, because a great thing that has happened, because not every other person that plays football that sees yes. And I really thank God for it. No, I don't know yet, but all is that God's thing attacked me. Yes, it happened, but I thank God for everything. Thank God today I'm alive and I'm going to London. I see brothers. Maybe it might not be anybody that, you know, engineered the attack or whatever. Maybe it's, you know, when a good thing is coming, will be coming from nowhere. So I think let it just be for me and for God and for the person that did it, you know. My brother, I think the level of football he plays, if he is British, I think the way he will play Arsenal first team, because I know he is a good player. He is a player like Pogba. They are pushing Pogba because Pogba is a champion guy. Because I know we Africans, it is a lot for us to break. I know with the level of football he is playing and the level of hard work done through Emmanuel Amuneke, the under-20 coach, because I know that one, Amuneke is a good coach that has played football to the highest level. He knows what it takes for a player to, you know, penetrate in the first team there, you know. So I think with the level of football he is playing now, I think Kelechi can play Arsenal first team. By the grace of God, but all we pray is just for God to help him to get his permit.